is everyone doing today? And I actually mean today because it is daylight where I am right now. If you're watching the recording of the stream right now, comment 90s. Alright? Like running in the 90s. Now, before you put this video in full screen, subscribe to the channel. So that, because I need to get 500 subscribers in order to qualify for memberships and, super chat donations. Without that, and if you do care to donate, like I have my cash tag right there, and also it's in the link below. Today is October 6th. October 6th. It's a Sunday. I want to get in the habit of getting a habit. So if it looked like I was reading off a teleprompter there, it's because I put my phone right there. And I have a note of things that I wanted to say. Because I need to get... I've been streaming for way too long now to not have a routine. So let it be known that today's the day. I just got out of the shower, by the way, so that's why my hair looks like this. If you're hearing sort of a loud sound, that's because I'm kind of drying my legs with the space heater there. Shout out Lasco. It's actually daylight where I am, which is rare. Usually I'm streaming at night. And what you're actually witnessing, and this may be a bit crazy. Let's test chat, by the way. I've never tested chat on this before. So let's do that. Look at the bag under my eyes. This is pathetic. So, boy, that was quick. That was really quick. Now, and also like the stream. Did I say that? I probably should say that too. Like the stream. My test showed up probably the fastest it's ever shown up. So I think my internet is better during the day. I don't know why that is. Maybe because everyone's at work most of the time during the day. Or at church or something. Because it's Sunday? I don't know. Just making assumptions. Let's see. So you're witnessing someone who has not gotten sleep in like a day. I've been up this whole time. I've been up. So, the stream from last night? Yeah, I didn't go to sleep. I worked on my video, my pull-in video, and I haven't gone to sleep. I got in a flow, and I don't like breaking my flow when I'm working on shit. Let's fix this a bit, because it looks a bit lame. And I don't know. And I realized... that I wanted to take a shower today, so I was like, I can't go to sleep yet. So then I took a shower, and then I realized, I'm out of food, so I need to go to the store. So then I went to the store, and then it became 3 o'clock, and I was like, well, shit, man, what do I do? Do I try and go to sleep at 3 p.m.? When am I even going to wake up? If I fall asleep at 3, 9 at best with 6 hours. I know that whenever I have this amount of sleep deprivation, 6 hours doesn't do it for me. Again, I have not slept probably in look at the bag. It's actually so bad. Like the bags under my eyes are just so bad. But it would be weird if they aren't. I'm going to do a video game soon, but you're just going to have to sort of... isn't it popular to have just chatting anyways? Isn't that like a Twitch thing? So I guess I'll just chat for a bit. I'll just chat. You know? I also just got this apple. Did you know that they made Honeycrisp applesauce, by the way? It tastes like candy. Honeycrisp is my favorite apple. I don't know if I really appreciate it in applesauce, though. I'm on very slim pickings in terms of money. Was I talking about something before this? I think I was just talking about the fact that I didn't really get enough sleep. And, well, I just decided, yeah, I'm just going to power through this. I'm super tired right now. I want to go to sleep so bad. But here's the thing, is that I feel like if I were to sleep at 3, if I were to fall asleep at 3, I probably wouldn't wake up until like probably 10, 11. And then what time does that leave me to spare to stream? I don't want to mess up the streak where there's a stream that streams before October 6th today, you know? Because if I wake up at 11, well, no, I usually take a long time to get up just because I just, that's just the type of person I am. I'm rubbing my hands, by the way. Don't make any weird assumptions. Why would I do that if I was doing, But like, oh man, I'm a bit scatterbrained right now and a bit lost. I was even a bit lost yesterday. I was feeling tired yesterday, and I'm still lost, I feel like. It'd be cool for Petro to show up because, whenever I'm streaming, he's usually at an ungodly hour where he is. I only just thought about that now because the subscription list is on my screen right now. What was I gonna say though? I was just gonna say that I'm kind of, well, and this isn't a pity party. It's just that this is just things that I talk about. But it's that time of the month where it's just tight on money right now. So I can't be eating like because I'm definitely, I would say, a fruit enjoyer. I very much like fruit. But when money is tight, you can't really enjoy those luxuries. So you kind of have to settle with sort of processed, foods that last a long time. Because you can't really draw out fruit. Most fruit you get, you kind of have to eat as soon as you get it. It's like kind of a one-time buy because, it's fresh fruit, So it's going to go bad, like how plants should work, without their additives and shit. So that's why I've been having to eat applesauce lately. And it's just... The only reason I like applesauce now is just because of nostalgia. It's purely just nostalgia. When I was a kid, I used to eat applesauce all the time. I don't even know if I just liked it or it just was around. Kids don't really think about their taste buds. They kind of just eat what they enjoy. And I suppose I enjoyed it when I was a kid. And I don't really enjoy it now. But I can tolerate it when money is tight. Kind of like how I've been kind of... I've been having to eat Fruity Pebbles for dinner for like a week now. Although I finally saved up enough money to get some deli meat. Because it's just bad. You can't be going... You just can't be going for so long without any protein coming from meat. I don't want to get sort of into the whole thing of veganism and stuff like that. I personally don't buy it. And it could be totally possible that, it works for some people. Some people, maybe they can just naturally produce the iron. They can naturally produce the calcium and sodium that comes with meat when you eat it. Did I already say iron? If I didn't, I'm going to say it, iron. B12 that comes from, I think B12 doesn't come from a dairy. Does that mean B12's in honey? But there's just, I don't know. I'm not one of those people who has the. I mean, look at my arms, lads. I mean, look at how, like, when I put my elbows up. Look at that. I mean, look how skinny my arms are. Look when I put them up like this, it looks like skeleton hands. Isn't that crazy? It doesn't help. My skin is like the fucking my skin's actually lighter than my wall. It's just because I have it. I actually, if you can believe it, I can actually tan like a lot. I can actually tan to the point where where my skin almost kind of looks yellow, like this sort of dark golden yellow. It's weird. It's weird how I can be such different shades depending on how often I go outside. I used to be super tan as a kid, but nowadays, now that I have to do YouTube and editing and streaming, I've been able to go out as much as I used to, resulting in the skin tone of skin and bones, I'm sorry this has been going on for so long. I'm kind of stalling because I really don't want to do video games right now. I'm kind of just so out of it. Again, you have to understand, I have not slept in like probably 36 hours. I just want to sleep. But I know that if I were to wait, I just know myself that I know I would not wake up until it would be too late to stream. So I got to do it now. But yeah, sorry if I didn't want to make it seem like a pity party, though. I'm not pitying, because the thing about it is that if you're spending a majority of your day watching YouTube videos, the likelihood of you being in the same boat as me in terms of financial security is pretty likely, because if you were doing well, you wouldn't. Let's be honest, we can all like pretend that YouTube is cool and all, and it is cool, but there's better things to do. It's just that you don't have the money to. YouTube's free, so you do it. You watch YouTube videos. It passes time. It doesn't cost you any money. Because I'll tell you this, if it was up to me, I would not be spending as much time on YouTube as I do if I had the money. But that's just simply not the case. I'd love to be going to amusement parks. I accidentally found out this thing. In aquariums and zoos. But I accidentally found this thing when I was playing Minecraft. How there's a thing called... that's probably a good cue to start loading it up. I'll still have the camera on me because you're just going to be watching a loading screen. But I'll snap you in reality once it loads up. But there's this glass structure that I occasionally call a greenhouse. But it's only for trees. And normally when people talk about greenhouses, they usually are referring to like crops to eat, like cucumbers, tomatoes, pineapples. Stuff that needs heat, stuff that requires heat. Watermelons. I don't know if pumpkins would need a greenhouse. And even plants, like ivy, maybe. What's a fern? A sort of decorational plant. And so my green my greenhouse doesn't have any of those things. It has oak trees. So I sort of made up this word based off of Latin roots. I called it an arboretum. And that's what I continue to call it. Or at least that's what I try to continue to call it when I remember it. And I'll show you right now, because I know that you're not having any visual aid. It's just my face with the Steve shirt, which, again, I've not tried to choreograph. It's just happened that way. There we go. And, yeah, it's just a word that I made up based off of Latin roots. It's not like I just went hoogada boogada, you know. I made up a word based off of real Latin roots. And I was like, is this a word? I want to look up if this is a word. And as far as I know, there wasn't. But there was an arboretum. Let me just pause it, because I can't deal with the hers right now. But there is an arboretum. An arboretum. And it's pretty much a garden dedicated to trees. Because, you know, most gardens are usually dedicated to flowers and, you know, a yard, a lawn, you know, grass. But sometimes tomatoes are pretty much very versatile. I mean, you can shove a tomato anywhere and it would be in place if it's in work. You'll find a vine of tomatoes at a damn zoo, you know. I mean, you'll see a damn tomato at a space station. But it's so. And the reason why I brought that up is because that would be something cool to check. Who wouldn't want to see, like, you know, a garden dedicated to trees? In fact, I want to show you one in real life before I show you mine, because mine's a greenhouse. Well, mine's not an arboretum. Mine's an arboretum, which is a word, again, that I made up. It's a greenhouse for trees. But an arboretum. An arboretum. Look at this, man. It looks pretty, like, what would be the word? Sincere? No, serene. That's the word. Look, you have this, though. That kind of looks like my thing. Yeah, that kind of looks like my thing. But it's more in the recreational sense, you know? Like, an arboretum is more of like, you know, it's for recreational reasons. People are checking this out for leisure, not for, oh, look at that. I love a good water fountain. I want to incorporate one of those to my village once. But wouldn't it be cool to just visit one of these? I guarantee you that probably 0.1% of the people who are going to come across this video have been to an arboretum. I just, like, this doesn't seem to be a word that is very familiar with people. And I think it'd be super cool to check it out one day. Yeah, it seems kind of like, you know, gay. Like, I'm not just gonna lie. I'm like, you know, if a cynical person, like if a cynical middle schooler heard me say, yeah, let's check out an arboretum, and then I explain to him what it is, they'd be like, gay. It is admittedly pretty gay, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Let's show mine now. Because, I don't know what that was. That probably breached on 20 minutes of absolute yappery. That was a yapperdom. But yeah, this is mine. It kind of looked like that one glass structure that you saw that I was looking at on the images. And if it seems like I'm in a talky mood right now, because you made me thinking, boy, he's kind of in a talky mood for someone who hasn't slept in like 36 years. But it's just because if I'm not talking, my eyes start shutting. I'm not even playing. Like, that's how tired I am. Like, it's actually crazy. I could probably fall. You know what would be super embarrassing? Is if I literally just fall asleep in this chair right here. Now, and the reason why I say embarrassing and not funny is because I don't sleep very funny, actually. I sleep sort of very pathetically. I never sleep like someone who looks like they're at ease, you know? I always look like someone who's just been told something awful and is trying to wrest away that pain. I never fell asleep like this in my life. I've always fallen asleep like this. If I'm sitting at a desk, of course. Because if I'm sleeping on a bed, well, then I'm going to sleep like someone who sleeps on a bed. Admittedly, though, that's also a very sad way that I sleep very sadly. I don't know if that reveals anything about me, but just like, I never look calm. Right? Calm's maybe not the word. I don't look like energetic. I just don't look satisfied with the world. Boy, I'm moving quick, huh? Should I kill some monsters? Let's do that. Let's kill some monsters. I remember what I was doing! I remember, hey, he's got chain stuff. Let's take care of him. Actually, let's take care of the creeper first. Oh, there was two of them bastards. You know what? Don't explode. But I remember what I was doing now. What just hit me? Ooh. Don't explode! That's not even close. That was not even close, man. Look at all these fucking zombies. Nah, I don't feel like doing... Oh my shit. Wait, where's the one with... Wait, did the one with the leggings get exploded? He fucking did. Oh my god. Look at how much Doka bags there are. But I remember what I was doing now. I was going to expand the borders of the village. So I don't care about these guys. Look at that. Ay, ay, ay. I just helped one of them. God, man. Alright, let's fix this. God, man, I hate when that happens. See though how creepers are just a minor inconvenience? Oh, God. Where did that guy come from? Die. No. I hate skeletons so bad. See, that's the thing that scares me, is skeletons. I don't give a piss about creepers. Oh my god, my hearts. Okay, no chats. Look at this dude. What's he doing? Standing like goddamn Achilles over here. Well, get fucked in the heel, huh? No way he just hit me through there. Like, you... Not even the best of players can pull off what that skeleton just did. Look at this Duca bag. I did it the wrong way around. I should have done it so that... Whatever. I want to fix this though. What is that noise? What are these noises? It actually might have been through. That might have been real life. Oh, that's all my dirt. Wow. Mr. Erickson. Alright. So, you know, I don't even care about these monsters. I don't care about these monsters. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Imagine they had ghosts of the game in Minecraft. We're pleased to announce to add... My mouth is probably really close, far away from the mic there. We are pleased to announce ghosts. And ghosts appear when you hang yourself. Ghost represents the amount of times you hang yourself in Minecraft. We are excited to announce at Mojang. Let's see how many. Okay. I was gonna say let's see how many zombies I could last minute hit to get some juice out of them. But also, what was that right there? Did I just see? Oh, it was a fucking spider. How come when I hit them, they like get sort of stuff that comes out of them? Oh! I knew it. I knew. Look at this little green bastard. I bet I could kill him in one shot. Nope. I didn't. I didn't place it in time. Fuck me. What is those? Oh, those are skeletons. Let's get rid of these little doka bags. Look at that. Man, they all are shit. Whoa. I killed him in one shot. That was neat. 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 That was skeleton. Benson. The reason why I say weird shit is because I have a bad habit of tuning into AI like generated live streams on YouTube. I don't know why, but those just crack me up. And they really shouldn't. They're not that funny. It's just that usually by the time I stumble upon them, it's usually when I just got done with working with something and I'm in kind of like a loopy mood. Like I feel like I feel like I would watch the ones that I frequent are AI. The one that kind of kicked off it all was Nothing Forever, I think. Which was an AI live thing of Seinfeld. Maybe I should do it like this. That'd be kind of cool, right? I don't know. Even with sleep-deprived 36 hours of sleep, I can keep up with the pace of a Minecraft player. I missed that part, though. This is getting all jaggedy now. Ay. My mango, go. But, yeah, fucking. But, it's just, that shit cracks me up. And, I've never even put a prompt in before. The other one is AI did I say regular show? I think I did. The other one I frequent is AI Peter, which is AI Family Guy. And it's just The reason why I don't even like Family Guy, but it works because like Family Guy is pretty much AI generated anyways, like the comedy and the sketches, or at least it might as well be. It's sort of the consensus among people who actually like good writing. So it works, because I actively dislike Family Guy. I think it's a shitty show. It's very hacky. And, you know, it's not my thing. But in the AI form, it's funny. And I used to make topics for those, but after a while I stopped because I was like, man, I dedicate way too much time of my life to doing it. So I just had to put it in the bin one day. I still am able to access the Discord, but I haven't interacted with the Discord in ages. And to be honest, I haven't actually watched it in ages. Excuse me. The one I'm typically. Oh wait, I just remembered I wasn't even meant to be doing that. I was meant to be doing this meth technique. This methamphetamine technique. This methamphetamine technique. This methamphenyl. There's so many things that I say that are just based off of a random AI thing. Like, I guess some people try to trigger strokes. To just explain very roughly, like, a stroke is when the AI, you know, the AI, I don't know, it's just sort of the name of when an AI voice fucks up, you know? It just fucks up. I actually might need more cobblestone, you know? No, I'm not gonna need it. No chance, laddie. Or should I call you laddie? So yeah, people will try to trigger strokes. And sometimes it works. But sometimes it doesn't. And for particularly, I've never seen it happen with the AI Peter. But for AI regular show, I guess it'll just show their name and then a colon. I guess a lot of people try to make Benson stroke. So they'll be like, Benson can only say, you know, like percent symbol or something. And again, sometimes it works. Sometimes he will say percent symbol and it'll freak out the AI voice and it'll make him go, God, like that shit. Like, just look it up, you'll see what I mean. Just look at AI regular show stroke. And you'll be like, oh, okay. It's absolute carnage. So be prepared. Don't expect to see something normal. You're gonna see something very weird. But sometimes it doesn't work. And it'll just hit what his response will just be Benson with a colon. He'll just say his name like as if it's a script. Cause I guess sometimes they say the script sometimes. I don't know. It's just so funny. I know that it's like cool for people to not like AI. Which is stupid, by the way, because AI has been around forever. Like, pretty much, I mean, you can't have a computing device without some kind of AI. Like, it's not possible to have a computing device without some artificial intelligence of some kind. I mean, growing up, AI just meant, you know, like a video game. Like in Wii Sports, you were playing against the AI, you know? Whereas I think people who weren't sort of raised the way I was, or at least raised around the term AI in a very playful way. I think a lot of people are like acting very reactionary. You ever can get the sense of when people are acting very reactionary? I think I have a pretty good like detector for that. I think I have a pretty good detector for that. Like I'm pretty sure I can detect pretty well when someone's like having a very like initial reaction, but they try to make it seem like as if they've known about it for years. And I think that is going on with AI. It's like if you've known about AI, then you know that's just a playful word that people colloquially call. Some playing against the computer was also not too uncommon, but also playing against the AI was equally as common. So, I mean, literally, like, the first video game ever had AI. Pong. You know, fucking Pong, like the thing? Yeah. If you play against the CPU, that's AI. That's artificial intelligence. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but is artificial intelligence not just a very fancy way of saying an algorithm? Like, I might be tripping, but is that not the same thing? And I'm not trying to be like some gotcha moment here, like, gotcha! I mean, like, I'm curious to know if there is a difference. Because I couldn't really think of one. I think the way I describe both of those would probably be the same. Like, sort of an input of an action without human intervention would probably be how I describe both of those. Get out of my bed, you fucking weirdo. Every day there's some douchebag who's in my fucking bed. That's why I prefer to have these damn... That's why I prefer to live away from these guys. Yet here I still am. It's because I want to like complete this island. I don't feel like I want to move out until I finish everything that I wanted. Zombie dies. Also, it says I have 2 viewers right now. So if you're watching right now, how you doing? Comment up. Chat is on, so if you chat, it'll show up on screen. And I can respond to it. But even if it didn't show up on screen, I could also read it. I have the stream running on my phone right now. If you ask me a difficult question, I might struggle though, because I am very sleep deprived right now. Or sleep deprived? Sleep deprived or sleep deprived? I don't know. I never got to the point that I was talking about. I think it was his last stream, which is that there's so much fake streams. Like, there's so many people who have pre-recorded footage of streams, particularly like Robux, like free Robux shit. Like, here you go, bro. Here's your free Robux. I've been seeing you in the chat. Like that, they're faking it. It's a pre-record. Because if they're talking about chat, you would have it on screen. And I can also say today's date. Today is October 6th, 2024. Okay? A pre-recording couldn't do that. And I also allow for playback. Which I don't even know how they turn off, by the way. How the hell do they do that? How do they turn off playback? Is that something you can only do after a certain size? What was that noise? I think that was the music. I'm tripping. This is probably way easier to do it like that. You know what might happen? The person who's watching right now, they probably are on their TV. Because because they haven't commented. Unless, like, your profile is, like, your real name and you don't want to have, like, your real name be on live stream, which I get too. If that's the case, I think you should consider making an account that doesn't feature your name. For the longest time, my main account was my real name. But, I was not popular back then. For me, oh, fuck's sake. Although, I think by that point, I was already going by kidDoonski. Whenever they added, is it tags? Whenever they added the fucking thing to YouTube where you have @ now. What is it? Is it handle? I think it's handle. Yeah, whenever YouTube added handles, then I changed my YouTube name. Because I didn't want my handle to be my name, like my real name. And, but Doonski was taken. I originally wanted it to be Doonski. I don't know if I've even ever said that before. But I had no intentions of it being kidDoonski. It's just that Doonski was taken, so I had to add something. And either Lil Doonski was already taken, or I just thought it was too overdone to have Lil in front of things. Do I really have no more cobblestone? That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. There's really no way that I have no more cobblestone left. But yeah, that's how kidDoonski came to be. I still know the channel as Doonski. It's like this sort of, he's also like a streamer, I think. What is that? Oh, no, I don't need more. I got plenty. I think I made the same discovery last time, but I just am so, again, fucked up in the head that I don't even remember it. Oh man, I'm so tired. And the person who's watching this right now, even though it says 2 viewers right now, well, one of them's just my account on my phone, so that I can read chat, and also so I can see the stream in case anything happens visually. But yeah, the person who's watching this right now, for your information, FYI, I have not gotten sleep in like 36 hours. I've been staying up all night working on my main channel stuff. I don't know if you know me from my main channel, or if you just stumbled across this stream just on a whim. But I didn't even need to place water. Guess that made me look like a gosh darn fool. But yeah, I run a main channel called just kidDoonski, no live in it. It's just called kidDoonski. It's the same profile pic as this one, with the red globe, except it's a purple globe, because that's my favorite color. If you couldn't already gather by the fact that my avatar in this corner right here wears purple. And I make geography videos. And they are a lot of work to do. And when I get in the flow of working on them, I don't want to break that flow. So it ends up in me having to stay up super late. And that's why I haven't slept in like 36 hours. Oh, man. God, this takes a lot of cobblestone. And I didn't even do the second layer. Because I like having it be 2 layers. How long have I been streaming? 44 minutes. That's what, 12 minutes ago? That sounds easy. 12 minutes? That sounds like nothing. 12 minutes? Psh, I can do 12 minutes. I could do freaking... You know what'd be really cool one day? To fall asleep in a pool. Because I have the sensation right now where my hair's wet and I'm tired. I'm just like, what if I was rich enough where I could have my own pool? and then I fall asleep in it, in like one of those inflatable beds. Like I just inflate an air mattress and then I just sleep floating on the fucking thing. Wouldn't that be neat? Probably not. They'd probably give me seasickness or something. Probably give me scurvy. Ay, ay, ay. Looks like the lad left, which is a big shame. It says 0 viewers now. How does that make this? How does that make sense? Can't be 0 viewers. I'm watching it right now. It doesn't make sense. God, I'm so tired. My eyes are literally watering. Ugh. I'm really struggling here, lads. And you know what? I usually don't like talking about this thing. But since no one is here and I'm tired, so I have less of a filter right now, I'm going to talk about it anyways. Not that I have any inherently unhinged opinions on it, unlike many people. It's just that I don't like talking about hot button issues. Not because I'm inherently fearful, but just because I don't like dealing with people who are trying to virtuously express themselves. What's the fucking word, man? Virtue signaling. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't like. One of my biggest pet peeves is talking to someone who I know is virtue signaling. I hate that. What a gross thing to do. Because again, I'm a geography nerd. I keep track of, geopolitics. I know about world conflicts, and I have for many years. And if you're truly interested in the world like I am, then you have to hold the mental maturity to know that sometimes things are just gonna happen. Social interactions are only with online worlds. What triggered that? What did I do that made it feel the need to say that to me? But either way, if it isn't obvious what I'm talking about the Israel-Palestine thing, which, is a thing that's been going on as long as I've been alive, And I'd say that I probably started getting into. I started really reading about geopolitics at a really early age, and I've been known about the Israel-Palestine shit. And again, it's just that thing of, how you can tell when someone's having a very reactionary, response, like a very initial, sort of appallment, oh my god, can you believe, oh my god, can you believe, and it's like, well, yeah, I can believe it because it's Israel-Palestine, that's, I don't want to believe it. Well, I don't not want, what would be the word, I prefer if that wasn't the case, the things that happen there, but they do, and you kind of have to just sort of accept that. If, you know what I mean? It sounds cruel, but there's always going to be a level of cruelness when you learn about the world. That's sort of what I've gathered over the years. And then many years later, I think it was the October. Hold on, is today literally the day? Is that what made me start thinking about this? Is because today's October 6th? Isn't today the day that the big attack happened on the music festival? And when that news broke out, I remember just people being absolutely like freaking out over this. Like they first learned about, Hamas and the IDF, and it was just like, guys, this shit's been going. I mean, here's how, and again, it sounds cruel. It sounds sort of like I'm dismissing it. It sounds like whatever. And to you, it may seem that way. These fucking pricks are putting carrots in my potato farm. These absolute dimwits. Every time I have to clean up their fucking mess and their shitty fucking farming tactics. That's a carrot too. Oh my god, this whole fucking... What the hell? There's no excuse for this. It seems like I'm trying to avoid the topic by getting distracted by this, but I'm actually not. I just get annoyed with this shit. What was I gonna say? Damn it. I've probably just left you on a cliffhanger there. What was the last thing I was saying? Oh, I was just saying, yeah, this shit been going on over there. Like, I've known that as long as I've known what the word geography meant. It's just one of those things that kind of just... Damn it, what was I gonna say? I want to figure out what I was gonna say. Oh, I remember. So I was gonna use a metaphor. So hearing about... No. This fucking potato farm's an absolute shitwit. Look at this fucking guy. Take this. There. Take these. These what, sir? But what I was gonna say, I'm gonna use the metaphor of, let's say someone went up to you. Because this is my initial reaction. Literally, this is it was one of my friends who really isn't into geopolitics. Was telling me about the October whatever attacks at the music festival. And he's like, I can't believe all this. Is when it really started becoming into the news. And it's just, oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. And they were like, do you know about this? And I was like, or like, do you know what happened today in Palestine? And can you believe what happened? And it's just, they're just like, I think it was because of Twitter. I think Twitter, I don't have Twitter, so I don't know what really goes on there, but I guess it was a big reaction on Twitter, and they're like, haven't you been seeing, what's been going on? And I was like, no, but is there something new that I don't know about? Because I was just like, maybe I could learn something from this. Maybe something's changed that I'm not aware of. And they proceeded to tell me something that I've known about for ages. Not that I knew that specific attack was gonna happen. But now that I've explained to you what my initial reaction was when Israel-Palestine, because people say when Israel-Palestine happened. Well, that goes back to at the very earliest, the 1960s. But I mean, we can date it back to as far as, as far as, back to the times of fucking Abraham, But I think realistically, for the sake of, not giving everyone an entire sermon, it pretty much is the 60s for all intents and purposes of when explaining shit to people. But, yeah, so, and I was just like, I just couldn't believe that people were so appalled. And again, maybe I'm just a bit of a cynic or pessimistic, but they're just like, I can't believe what's going on in Israel, Palestine right now, or Israel, whatever they would be saying. I'm just like, you really can't believe that? Like, honestly? You can't believe that happened in Israel? I mean, what fairyland are we living in where that's unbelievable? You know? And this is the metaphor I'd use. It's like if someone went up to you and they said, "Holy shit, did you see that episode of Tom and Jerry?" You wouldn't believe it. And then you'd be like, no, I didn't. But is there something that I don't know about? Did something change? What did Tom and Jerry do? And then they proceed to tell you, well, here's the thing. It was horrifying. So Tom pulled out this comically large hammer. And he started trying to smash the mouse with the hammer. But the recoil of the hammer was so strong that every time he smashed it, it vibrated his body. And then when he finally got close to the mouse, he backed him up in the corner. The mouse went like this in the corner. And an orchestra played. And when he slammed for the hammer, he slammed, the mouse moved, and then he hit it against the wall at the corner, and then it smashed onto him. And guess what? He never caught the mouse. He never caught Jerry. Tom never caught Jerry. And meanwhile, I'm thinking, has this fucker seen Tom and Jerry once? Like, that's how every episode goes. Yeah, he doesn't catch the mouse. Yeah, Tom keeps hurting himself. Yeah, this is what happens. So that's how I felt when people were explaining to me the attacks on, you know, and I wasn't gonna fake a reaction and be like, oh my god. So it is good that people are now learning about geopolitics, but don't try and rope me into your learning journey. I'm at a way different stage than you are right now, because the fact that you're explaining that shit to me as if that's inherently shocking or like out of character, or out of the blue, then you'd just be so mistaken. And same with the Ukraine thing. But I don't want to say that because YouTube really doesn't like when people talk about that. But it was just the same thing. It was like, can you believe that? That would... It was like, yes. Yeah, but you... Are you sure you were watching Tom and Jerry the whole time and not fucking, like, reading Rainbow? Like, what it... Like... I don't even know if people know about reading Rainbow. You take a look, it's in a book, reading Rainbow. Ay. And I don't want to, I'm not trying to be insensitive. That's just legitimately how I was feeling when people were explaining to me. People had the absolute gall. A person who, like, I don't hide the fact that I'm into geopolitics and, like, geography and shit like that. But what the fuck? How in the flying fuck did this guy get in here? Did he just spawn in? How do they know that this is now the limits of the village? Is it because they measure the cobblestone or something? How does he know that? I'm almost done, though. Just about. Just a boat. Oh, yeah. We're gonna be able to finish it. Gamos. In fact, I could probably do this now. Maybe it was at the darkness level? Running in the 90s. Gonna let me free. We are running in the night. Fuck's sake. That's the worst thing that could have happened just then. You fat prick. Come on, man. Finish this up. I have no idea how that golem got here, though. And it kind of spooked me, because I just was like... I mean, I wasn't expecting to see an entity there. Why is that taking so long to go away? So will this golem now try to fight people? Why is this not going away? No way it's taking that long. Okay, I don't know why I was not liking that. And then piece by piece, I'll take care of this. But I don't want them to have access yet, because there's not enough torches for it to be safe for them yet, because the villagers are just so damn stupid. But I think I have reached an hour, so surely. Fucking beast. Yes. Well, it pains me to say, oh, poor everything. It pains me to say. And by the way, I don't want to give off the idea that I don't care about like world issues. Like I don't like have feelings towards them. It's just that I have, just in the same way that a mortician, you know, still is upset when their grandparents die, you know, or like. No, that sounds like as if like it's no. Actually, I don't like that metaphor. You know, just like you can, maybe I should have said you can still be a mortician and still be sad when someone dies, you know? It's just that you kind of have to be like, you know, sort of collected about it. If you overwhelmed yourself with everything about every world issue that happens all the time, like that's just those two conflicts are just the ones that Western media covers. There are plenty more like atrocities and shit that happens all the time. It's just that it's not reported, and you know after a while when you read about this stuff, you have no choice but to sort of process it in a way that isn't sort of emotional or reactionary, because it would become too much too fast if you did. You have to sort of get a thick layer of skin. Who just joined, by the way? Who just joined? Says I got 2 viewers right now. Who just joined? Announce yourself. Announce yourself before I go. Or you can leave. But that's gonna be the end of the stream if you don't type. Come on, man, type something. Your message will be right here. It'll be right there. Say anything. You can say a roast. You can say that I'm cringe. I don't care. Just say anything. I'll give you until 5. I don't even know. I'll give you, it's 5:15 where I'm at. I'll give you until 5:17. If you don't say something until 5:17, then it's over. It's over. It sounds like, and I'm deleting the channel right after. It's over. Well, I guess you know what? In those 2 minutes, I can just sort of place torches in that area like a madman. Come on, 2 viewers. Say something. You know you want to. You're just like, I kind of want to comment something, but I don't want to, what, seem cringe? What's going to happen? As far as I'm concerned, I don't think anything will happen. From far away, it looks like the silver part of the chest becomes a flat texture. I think it does after a while. Didn't all chests used to look like that? Didn't all chests used to be one full block at one point? How come I only have 22 torches? That's not gonna be enough. It's 5:17. Alright, bozo. Then. I mean, what the hell are you even doing here, man? Jeez. You think I'm a pre-recording? Yeah, that's gonna be in a stream. Well, if you're here, then like it. If you're too nervous to comment, then like the stream. Can you do that? Good Christ. Subscribe. Do things that are nice. Well, I was gonna do the thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, you can watch me make my thumbnail too. Is that fun? Probably be the same. Like sort of an input of an action without human intervention. First of all, that's enough. Yeah, I actually talked for. Should this be the first thumbnail that I do where it's just my face? I don't know how I feel. I can't even think right now, man. I think I just should do it right now. Just end it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.